Howdy, hey, hello. We are here once again, Munch and Mingle, and today's going to be a good episode. I can already feel it. We have got one of my dearest childhood friends, my best friends. I always say this, I have a handful of best friends, and you
do.
You have definitely topped it, though.
Oh.
You're kind of woven into my life.
Oh, good.
We've got my friend Kamille Nissler. That is the only time you will hear me say Kamille. She is Cammy to me.
Yep.
We've got some things to go through today. This is going to be a good episode. Also, might be my first explicit episode. We're going to try to
I'm sorry.
rein it in. Thank you for being here. We've got a lot of good stuff to talk about, and I feel like Cam is going to be the best person to do that. So Here we go. First off, we're going to go over your munchie. So why don't you go and describe to us what it is?
Okay. So it's Maverick,
Yeah.
Diet Coke with coconut and vanilla.
Oh my goodness.
It's like an island in a cup.
It's good. And you get it every day or near to?
Well, I try not to, but it's my sweet treat.
And they know you.
They know me there.
That's good though. A little home comfort
Yeah.
right there. So we are in, I can't believe it. We're in West Point, Utah.
Davis County.
Yeah. It's hard for me coming back to Davis County, but I need to start getting used to it because, well, hello, you're here. Every time I come back, it's to come see you. But now Ginger just moved to Clearfield.
Just moved here.
So it's reining me back in. I have a little bit of PTSD here.
You do. It was rough for you.
Yeah. But that's also what brought us together.
It did.
Because the good things that I remember are at your house.
Yeah. The good old Clinton house.
Yes. Oh, still there. We love it. Hello, Jeff and Tina. We will bring them in shortly. Okay. So just to start us off, let's give a quick synopsis. Who you are, where you came from.
Born in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
And then we moved to Washington shortly after. Lived there for about 12 years. And then my parents threw a curveball and said we were moving to Utah. And I had no idea what a Utah was.
I just was going to say, what was Utah to you?
I had no idea. We had to pull out the map and be like, where are we going? And then that was the first time I heard about a Mormon.
Yeah. Oh.
And I was like, what the heck is that? Who knew they were going to be so important in my life?
Right. Oh, man.
And then, yeah, that was the first time, like, I got on an airplane.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, okay, I went on an airplane when I was a baby, but that doesn't count.
Yeah, that you could really remember.
And then we moved here, and we got a huge house, and...
Clinton, and you've been in the same house since you moved here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they haven't moved. Yeah, there's 5 of us, 5 kids.
Mm-hmm.
And
where you fall in?
Number 4. I have 3 brothers and a sister, and we all moved.
What was your family life like? Because Jeffrey, did he move here?
He moved here for like a couple of months, but then that's when he started dating his now wife.
Mm-hmm.
So he moved back, but his home is Washington.
Okay.
But typical family, super normal, very Christian.
Mm-hmm.
School, Sunday school, church, Sunday night service, Wednesday night, Friday night, all the nights.
All the nights.
Very churchy.
When did you start going to Christian Life Center? Was it right as you guys got here?
I think when my dad moved us up here, he sought out an Assemblies of God church for us so we could, that was like groundwork. Like we needed a good church.
Right.
When we moved here, because we had our church back home, but he found Christian Life Center. And that's kind of the foundation. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of our foundation, and it's still like we have so many friendships and family and so many people. So yeah, that was one of the first things was like buy a house, find a church.
Yeah. So that's in Layton. So just a little jaunt away from Clinton.
Right on the mountain.
So then you started attending the school.
So I started at Sunset Junior High.
Oh.
For like 2-3 months.
Really?
And I hated it. It was just not for me. It was so big, and they put me on in the wrong classes, and I cried every day. And I was just like, I didn't have any of my friends. I just moved here. Like it was miserable. And then we found out that our church had a Christian school.
Yeah.
And so my parents were like, maybe she needs to go there.
Yeah.
So that's when they put me in when I was in 6th grade.
Wow. So then
we met in 7th.
We met in 7th.
Yeah. So 6th grade.
Was Kate going to high school somewhere here?
No, Kate.
Or she went straight to college?
We stayed in Washington till she graduated.
Okay.
And then she got a full ride to Salt Lake Community College for basketball.
Yes.
So yeah, so she was all set up down south.
And then Jared, Jeffrey's the oldest brother. He came, then went back to Washington. Then Kate is the next. Got set up at Slick. Then Jared is the next one in line.
Yeah, Jared was, I think he started at Northridge.
I think
he started at Northridge. Okay. And he loved it. So yeah. He stuck that out.
So then there was you, and then there's Josh.
No, little Joshy. Not so little.
No.
He went to the one of Clinton Elementary or something like that.
Did he ever go to LC? Yeah, he did.
He graduated.
Yeah. That's why it's, get ready, because here we go. It's going to get crazy here.
Big family.
Okay, so there's your family. So then 7th grade comes, and you're just off doing your thing at LCA.
Okay, first thing you have to know about me is, like, I am dark, you are light.
No.
Like I'm very just quiet, serious. I'm not approachable.
Some of that I agree with. Some of that I don't, because I know you now. But yes,
now.
So you were like,
I think we're in
quiet
math class or something.
But yes,
and so then this freaking blonde tall chick waltzes in.
Okay, the little backstory. So this is the time when my dad and Tracy got married. I was going into 7th grade. I was going to a whole new junior high, having a really hard time with that new situation. So I wanted to come live with mom. My mom was trying to figure out her life. Yeah. And at this point is living in basically a shack of someone's side.
It was like a garage.
It was so weird. It was somehow got converted into a living space.
PTSD right there.
Yeah, right there. So it was so small that like we had a living room and a bedroom. And then you had to go up a hallway to the bathroom. That was like almost into the other person's house. But the bedroom had a mini kitchen, but it wasn't really a kitchen. And my mom and I shared a room. Like it was very small, but I was in a place that I needed to kind of be away.
You need your mom.
Yeah. So she had started coming to Christian Life Center, and that's when she heard about the school. And so she's like, we're going to put you into that school. And I said, okay. And I just remember her dropping me off, and I was freaking out. I'm in a uniform.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, you're going to have a great day, McKenna. Like, she's trying to give me the pep talk. I was like, okay. Like, I know I want to be here with my mom, but I'm so nervous. So, yeah. Coming into, so Christian or LCA is like a private school, but it's private Christian school. Yeah. So first class, it was a small school. So you pretty much had your classes with all the same people almost.
It was everyone. There's probably like 12 or 15 kids in a class.
Yeah. And so we must have had most of our classes together.
Probably. It seems so long ago.
I know. It's so hard. I can remember bits and pieces because I wasn't there long. But anyway, all I remember, I don't think we may have like met, but nothing happened the first day.
No, I didn't like you.
There it is. Because Kenna was just a little too like,
you were, listen, no one should be that happy on their first day of school.
I just had a great pep talk from my mom. She's like, you're going to be great.
Like,
and so I said, okay.
Who is this happy person coming into math class with her?
Because it's like the middle of the year.
Yeah, it was. And we all, like, I knew everybody.
Yeah.
Because like I had my friends. I had my routine. I was comfortable. And then your freaking gel pens.
Okay, so as time goes on, I decided to invest in gel pens. It became a thing. Like I had a bag full of them. You did.
It was obnoxious.
And it was the new friendship bracelets of the year. Like that's what I would offer.
I don't even know. Because I was like sitting here, like I was in the back of a class and I was like, what? Is she buying friends with gel pens? Like, who is this chick? I loved you. I love you now so
I know.
much.
It was enough to like perk your ears up to be like,
enough to be like, who is this? What's her deal? And then it was like Christmas time. And because, I mean, the church and the school kind of go hand in hand. And my little brother was in the Christmas program. And so were you. I was not.
Weird.
Clearly. I'm not a theater person. And I remember my little brother coming home and being like, oh, that new girl is really nice. Like she's so nice and she's so friendly. And I was like, you don't have to be nice to her. Does she give you a gel pen?
Stop. We should be watching this. Okay, something's going on with the gel pens.
I was like, no, you need to stay away from her. And he's like, no, she's really nice. And then my mom, of course, is like, Kamille, you need to be more Christ-like. And I was like, okay.
Okay. So we don't know.
I don't even know how
if I was invited. Here's my theory. I think I weaseled my way in because
I mean, for sure.
My mom worked. And so if I was at home, I was just at home by myself in this shack. And
you were going through some stuff.
Yeah. So I think if I started to get like, oh, like me and Cammie, maybe we laughed about something. Maybe I could feel there was something that was bonding us. I guarantee I was like, oh, do you want to hang out? Like, I know I would have asked it, but I would have then said, well, can we go to your house? Because I would have not brought you to mine.
Like my house. Okay. Growing up, my house was the house that everyone came to.
100%.
My mom made that our house like a safe haven. Like you bring your friends over. I will make cookies. I will take care of you. It's safe. It's comfortable. Watch TV. Do whatever you want.
Yep.
It was a comfortable, safe place. And so if we did start becoming friendly, I definitely invited you over 100% because that's what I did.
Yeah.
Because that's how it was. Just come over to my house and let's hang out. Let's just because I didn't know your situation at all. You never put it up front. I had no idea about anything. I just thought you were just this happy person that I wanted to hang out with. And then slowly it started unfolding that like your life was a mess.
Thanks.
No, it was. Right. Like, and it was so sad. And I came from such a normal family that I was like, oh crap. Like, how is she this happy?
Yeah.
And it kind of like changed my perspective on it because like I think that's where it stemmed from because then my instincts kind of kicked in to like take care of you. Like I wanted you to be, you were over at my house every day.
From the moment I walked in your door,
it was like I was
stuck.
Yeah, you were because I didn't want you to go back to that place. Like when
I remember, all emotional.
I know, I know. Because I remember dropping you off at that place.
Because that's all like, you would see. I don't think I ever.
No, I never
had
went
you
in.
come in.
I walked in and I looked at my mom and I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah,
she's staying there. And my mom's like, "All right, tell her to pack a bag." Look, so like basically, like you had dinner at my house every night because your mom worked. We did our homework.
We became very two peas in a pod, and because the school was small, we still
had classes every day.
We were together. So we were friends with everyone, but yeah, it was like Cammie and McKenna. And then when we weren't at school, I was at your house. I would sleep over on the weekends, every other weekend, because I would still go to my dad's.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point, because it wasn't long. So it happened fast and then it stuck. And then it started getting really bad at my mom's.
And that got like ripped away.
And that's when my dad was like, you have to come back home to our house.
Hard.
Yeah.
And
it was
really
so hard.
And I knew it was good for you because I didn't want you to be in that house, but I was like, just live with me.
I was a part of your family. Like, and
no, seriously.
And we'll keep getting into that because thankfully we get to come back to that. So we finish up junior high. So 8th, 9th grade. And that's when, it turns out my mom had fixed a lot of things that were going on and she just wanted her daughters home, all three of us. And Kayla got into a situation that it was like, yep, she needs to be around mom. Like mom needs to help her through this. Ginger was ready to be home, ready to be with mom. And then I was in this weird place because I knew I had you, but you were still going to LCA. And I knew I was going to go to a regular public school. So it was kind of like, well, yeah, I have her, but she's not coming to school with me. And I have like my friends here now. That's when, Dad and Tracy are like, you need to move. And thank heavens.
Oh, yeah.
They did. I was very torn at the moment until I came. I lived with mom and you went to ask your parents because you heard I was going to Northridge.
Well, you asked my parents.
Oh, did I? That would be very,
you
I probably
asked
would.
My parents because I was like, I'm not going to Northridge. Like, I'm fine here. And you're like, no, I'm going to Northridge. And yeah, you went and asked my parents and my parents were like, yeah, sure.
Well, and it helped that Jared went there. And he was an SBO and everything. So we knew it was a good school.
It was a very good school, but I was just comfortable at LCA because I finally, I was good. But last time I went to a public school in Utah, I hated it. So I was like, all right.
We're going to take Northridge on by storm.
Let's do it.
So we basically went right back to where we left off. We then started at the same high school together. We were in the same academy. because Northridge,
oh my God, I can't even remember.
So they had groups or academies, and your academy would kind of like help you figure out your classes. So we were in BMAC.
Oh yeah.
Which was business, marketing, and culinary, whatever. So that's where we kind of, because of that, we were able to have classes together. And there we hit the ground running. I
also was a nanny the whole time.
Yeah. So I want to just dive into your household a bit, because this is, as I was just telling you, like when I think of childhood homes, my high school career is your house.
Oh.
It's your house. Yeah. Like that's when I think of home, I think of your house.
The Nestler house.
Yes. I'm so grateful for you. I'm grateful for your parents. Your siblings had to get used to me because I was there all the time.
They love you. They still do.
I'm so grateful. But it was so different because I'm Mormon. I'm LDS.
Well, and I think that was I think we just skipped over that part. You are Mormon and I am Christian.
Yeah.
I mean, it's underlined, but that was like a big like, wait, what are you? What do you believe in?
Yeah.
Like I had no idea. And I think that's kind of the funny part of our relationship because we are so opposite. Being friends with a Mormon, like my parents were like, hang on a minute. You know?
And it was so good though because I was in a bubble too. And so when I got to come to your home and see how things were done, I was like, wait, there can be people who aren't Mormon that are good people. Just because in my head, which is so stupid. I'm so glad that was popped very quickly. Like, oh, yeah. And it just worked.
Yeah. And that's the first time I've kind of really got to know what a Mormon was.
Yeah.
In a sense.
You've come to a lot of my things. Like, you came to Ollie's baby blessing. You came when I got set apart as a missionary, to my wedding. And then I've been there like on the off weekends when I wasn't at Dad's. Mom was still going to Christian Life Center.
We went to church together.
And I still would go sit with your family. I was with my own family. I was like, I'm going to go sit with Cammie. I'll be there with her.
Row.
Yeah. It was very big. I just want to talk about any little funny stories because I remember a lot.
Oh my gosh.
I was on the basketball team. And
a cheerleader.
Okay, yeah. I was a cheerleader LCA. Definitely not Northridge. But when I was a basketball player, my biggest fan was you.
Oh, yeah.
But my second biggest fan was your dad.
Oh, my God. Because, okay, my sister went to college for basketball.
Yes.
Got a full ride.
Yep.
My dad is the sports guy.
100,000%.
Yeah. All day, every day. And when he figured out that I couldn't walk upstairs without breaking my arm, and then he saw that my best friend could play basketball. Oh my God.
Okay,
it was
that's
like his second,
definitely asterisk.
His third daughter could play basketball. He was right on the second row with me cheering you on.
I loved it. Big Jeff was, and that's what we call him.
Big Jeff, yeah.
I would always come to your house and I'm like, I can't play. I'm not as good as these other girls. I don't know why I'm on the team. And he would always say, McKenna, you can teach basketball, but you can't teach tall.
Yeah.
And you are tall, so you can play basketball. And I was like, okay. And so part of our hangouts would be, I'd have to go out to your driveway to shoot hoops with your dad.
Yep.
And now I look back on it so fondly. But at the time I was like, Jeff, I just want to go hang out with Cammie.
I just want to listen to Celine Dion.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we had some good times. The other big thing we were talking about, I want to dive into like how your parents set the tone of your house, because that's something that's carried on through you now being a parent and also to me. Like I was talking about, like we've set up our houses how your parents were.
Oh yeah. Again, comfortable, safe, routine, always there. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, so she was always home. Every time I got off the school bus, every time I got home from school, my mom was there. And I think that was different for you because your mom worked. And so my mom was always home and my mom took care of babies.
Oh, yeah. So that was her thing.
She does daycare at home. And so we always had babies in the house, no matter what
she
time
would be up at 6 a.m. because the babies would get dropped off.
Yep. And then they would be there till dinner time. So we always had other kids. And I loved it growing up because it was like playing real life dolls.
Yeah.
Like I was so happy. So I was right there with my mom taking care of kids.
Yeah.
And my dad worked and then he would come home at 5 o'clock every day and then we would have dinner. And, you know, it was just quote, boring. but in a good way. Like it wasn't, I always knew there was going to be dinner on the table. I always knew my mom was going to be home. I always knew my dad was going to be home. I always knew,
Yeah.
it was just comfortable.
And this is
safe.
I'm getting all the emotion right now.
know.
We've done my mom's episode. She knows it was a hard time, and I'm so grateful still that she let me come because I got to meet you and I was impacted so much by your family. Sometimes you didn't know what food was going to be left in the refrigerator or in the cupboards at my house. And that was the safe part at your house. I never had to worry.
Mom was a single mom.
Yeah.
And she just came out of
a divorce. Then Scott. And bless her trying to make things work as she did.
Oh, yeah. She did. And she was always in a good spirit about it in 100%. Front of you.
Yeah.
Well, in front of us.
And I think that's why I know she was grateful for your family. Oh, yeah. And your family never judged my mom on that.
Oh, no.
You just, okay, here, don't worry, Heather. We've got it. Don't you worry. You loved her. You loved me through it. And that's where I just was like, this is incredible because they're not Mormon. And I thought only Mormons did this. And no. And so that's became very pivotal for me was the routine that you had every time we'd go home from school, we'd have a snack. The pantry was open to whatever. I never felt weird. It was always like, go eat whatever you want. And then we always
even
knew.
To this day, we could go over there and you could open the fridge and my mom would be like, what do you want?
Exactly. Yes.
Let's make a sandwich.
The sandwich. And that's the thing. She would help. She's like, oh, let me make it for you. I got you guys. And we're like, and we would just sit on the island and we would talk to your mom as she'd make us stuff, but then dinner every night. And then you guys would take me home and we would do it all over again the next day.
But that's my mom. Like she just takes care. That's her love language is just to nurture.
Yeah. And she's great. And you have that too. You are the same way. So as time goes on, so we graduate. I mean, we are just at the hip. At this point in high school, you had, I was remembering this on the way. I was so mad. It was either A day or B day, one of them. You had release time, but it wasn't for seminary like everyone else. You just didn't have to have
I'd work release.
You went home because you were a nanny, and I would get so mad because you would leave at lunch.
Well, so with LCA, you needed more credits to graduate because it was a private school. So when I transferred to Northridge, I was basically ahead of grade.
Yes,
so I could have graduated early. Nobody told me.
It's good. I would have been so mad. I was like, no.
My senior year, I had like 2 classes, and then the rest of the day, I just went and
you nannied.
I was a nanny the whole time, so everyone thought I dropped out and got pregnant because I was always with the baby.
And you had little baby shoes hanging from your rearview mirror, and it's like, no, it's for the kid she nannies. It's not hers. And I just remember I would hate those days because I'm like, I have to go to 4th period, and she gets to go home. But on the days you did have a 4th period, or whatever, I would come to your house for lunch and then we'd go back to school and that. So we made it all the way to graduation. We had our little friend group, but again, it was me and Cammie.
Oh, like I think everyone we were like the foundation for it.
100%. Everyone built their friendship around us.
Yeah. We were the magnet.
Yes. We graduate and then.
What'd you do after graduation? I can't
moved
remember.
to Vegas.
Was that time?
I thought I was trying to follow my path, my life's instinct. Got very homesick.
Yeah, you moved away from me again. That's
I know. You're so many people have told me this. You and Ginger.
Yeah, every 3 years you just left me.
That is the truth though. I've told everyone this. I've never stayed anywhere longer than 3 years. Part of my PTSD.
My mom and I were talking about that and we're like, how many times have McKenna moved since we've known her? And I'm like, I feel like we've lost count. Like it's just too many.
I've gotten better.
Too many.
Being a mom, it's grounded me. I'm like, okay, we can't do this. I can't pick up everyone's stuff again.
Yeah.
But
so you went to Vegas.
And didn't stay long. I
went to beauty school.
Yes, because then I came home and I was getting ready to kind of go on a mission, but I was home and you were becoming an esthetician. You were the first person to give me a nose wax. Best thing on the planet.
It's something everyone should do.
Everyone needs to do it. And it is the least painful type of waxing there is.
It feels like a sneeze.
It really does. I remember you telling me that. And then from there, I went on my mission, and obviously we stayed in contact and went up.
You left me again.
No, we're going to glaze over that.
You left me again.
And
I couldn't even talk to you.
Now we need to start from, I want to get into your life, because now this is where the Cammie branches out.
Oh, yeah. This is when my life flipped a doozy.
Here we go.
All right. So I was in beauty school. and I needed a job because I had debt.
Mm-hmm.
And so I Googled daycare jobs because I had no idea what to do.
Right.
And the first one came up as Busy Bees. And I was like, sure, let's do this. So I remember before my interview, it was the night before, I went and drove to it because I was scared I would get lost. So I went and pulled in the parking lot and I was like, all right, you can try it. And I interviewed for it and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
Loved it. And I started working there in the infant tot area. And
your bread and butter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. I loved it. And they loved me.
Of course.
And that's where I kind of, like you said, like it was you and I, and then we had our friends.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I never had my own friends outside of you and our friend group. And again, it's really hard for me because I'm not very approachable. And that's kind of where, and I also was in beauty school. So I was with all females during the day at daycare because I worked with all women. And then I went to beauty school at night with all women, a couple of fellas.
Mm-hmm.
But that was outside of my comfort zone, 100%.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
But it was like a good thing. And that's where I built a lot of friendships. It was through beauty school and through daycare. Like I didn't even have to work. Like it was so much fun because I would do it during the day and then I would clock out and then I would go to beauty school at night.
Wow.
And so I was just kind of like hustling and bustling. And that's where I met a lot of my friends and my 2 assistant directors that trained me and taught me how to work. Like I got really close to.
Mm-hmm.
Like we would hang out. I would babysit her kids. I'd hang out with the other one. Like it was just like, that's where I became really close with girls.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard. It's hard to get friends. Not for you.
Stop it. Okay.
Not for you, but
I
for
can be
others.
nice, but to have true deep friends, that is still art for everyone.
And you were gone on your mission. So like I really didn't, like I really had to like branch out. Yeah. And so yeah, I did that for an entire year. Beauty school didn't pan out. I finished, but I was like, it's not my cup of tea. I don't like it. I love being a daycare teacher.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing. And I loved it so much. I didn't make crap for money, but it was just, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day, the day, we got a new baby starting. And it's always exciting when a new baby starts.
Right.
Because you're like, they're just so dang tiny and cute.
They are.
Newborn, 6 weeks. And I remember I was in a different classroom and the baby gets dropped off and I rushed over there because, you know, I love babies. Mm-hmm. And I look at this little boy and something happened. The universe, I don't know. I looked at him and I was like, you're special, something. You're my favorite. Every daycare teacher has a favorite kid. I'm sorry if you're a parent out there who has kids, but your kid's the favorite or they're not. Mm-hmm. And I declared, he's mine. This is my favorite. Yeah. Like no one else can have him. And everyone's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. And he was so tiny. I mean, you had Bobo. Bobo was tiny baby. Yeah. And he was so flipping cute. So I was like, kind of started doing my homework and I was like, so what's the deal with this baby? Like who dropped him off? Because it was like not an older woman, but like, I was like, is that mom or grandma? And they're like, oh, that's grandma. And my friend who I was really close with, my assistant, her name was Shauna. She's like, oh, he's a single dad.
Oh.
And I was
once again, Cammie's ears perk up.
And I'm like, hold on. Explain, please elaborate.
Yeah.
And she's like, single dad, you know, baby. That's his parents that drop him off because he has to work. Mm-hmm. And so I would open for the baby room in the morning at like 6 a.m. And grandma would drop off little Brantley. Mm-hmm. And I started building a relationship with her just because I build relationships with all my parents, but with her because I would see her every single morning. So I started becoming really close with her. We would have conversations and she knew I loved him. Mm-hmm. Like I was obsessed with him. Yeah. He was my little guy. Yeah. He was my buddy during the day. Like if he was crying, I'd be like, who's making him cry? Did you make his bottle? He became
your own.
Yeah. I was like, did you make his bottle right? Like, oh, he needs to go to sleep. Let me rock him. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, one thing led to another. And I hadn't met Mateo for a couple of months.
Right.
He didn't pick up because he he worked nights or he worked swings. So grandma and grandpa would drop off and pick up. So I really got to know his parents really close, and I loved them. And one day he got off early and picked up, and I was like, hello. Your son's my favorite. and Brantley was 6 weeks. So he was probably only a couple months when I first met Mateo. And then he started, we started messaging on Facebook about like how his day was, and one thing led to another,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the universe had plans for us, but it was like, what's the thing about Twilight? The imprinting? Like we imprinted.
Gosh. Wow. Yeah. It just happens.
It did.
You can't. Yeah. So you and Mateo are messaging.
Yeah, we would message back and forth. But I didn't know the rules about dating a single dad.
I mean, the rules of your work or the rules of life? I don't know.
The rules of my work.
Okay.
Well, and life. Again, I grew up very Christian, very normal. Like, this is not a thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even know single dads existed.
Right.
No, seriously.
Yeah.
It's not a common thing.
Yeah.
Okay, side note. Ladies, if you meet a single dad, scoop them up.
Right.
Scoop them up, take care of them. Love them.
Because then they will give back to you.
They will. 100 times.
How long did it take before you guys like went on a date?
Brantley was about 9 months.
Wow. And you guys had just messaged like in between there.
And then we would see each other.
Right. Like drop off.
But it would be like professional.
Oh, wait. What were the rules of work? You just couldn't?
I didn't know.
Were there rules?
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want them to know I had a crush on them.
Okay.
I mean, we all had our dad crushes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Like daycare
Welcome to
dad.
the confessions of a daycare teacher.
I know. That should be a podcast. Yeah. Oh my God.
Start it.
I had to have stories. But we all had like our dad crushes, and everyone's like, oh, Mateo's Kamille's, because of Brantley. So we would keep it professional. But then we decided to hang out one night, and I went to his apartment and we hung out. And of course, Brantley was there.
Right.
We watched a movie. It was basically a date for me and Brantley. Mateo was just there. And then we just started dating secretly on the DL.
Because about work.
And my family did not approve.
I want to go into that because this was a big pivotal moment. So kind of what started happening? And obviously there was something that...
So I broke up with my high school boyfriend maybe like a year before. They did not approve.
No.
It was really hard for me because like my mom and I are best friends. And I could tell my mom anything. You name it, we can talk about it. But I think the fact that and he's older than me.
Yeah.
He's 6 years older than me. So they saw me kind of sneaking out that night. And they're like, what's happening? And they found out I was dating a single dad. And they were just like, no way.
Right.
It's not appropriate. It's not okay.
And at this point, you were pretty, Kamille, like
smitten.
we followed the rules as kids growing up. Like,
oh yeah,
when we hang out, we'd hang out at your house. Your parents were never worried about McKenna and Kamille. So it was different. And
I followed the rules with my high school boyfriend too. Yep. Like it was
very open, very aware. So this was different. So I know when they felt you were going around, they felt like something was changing and it was scaring them.
Probably. I mean, as a parent now, I could totally see that. But it was basically, I was going out every night and they were like, listen, you need to stop seeing him. Like, it's not okay. Because I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like, this is real. And they kind of welcomed me to an ultimatum. And I took it. And they didn't think I would.
Yeah. Now, at this point, Shauna.
So Well, okay.
Was this right around that? It was right around that time.
It was right around the time my really good friend, Shauna, passed away in a really sad tragedy, her and her babies. And I've never been around death like that. I've been around like you losing a grandpa, you losing, but I've never been around death like that. And it changed me. It shook me. It changed me. And I was dating a single dad and my parents weren't approving. So I had all the things coming at me. I didn't know up from down. I didn't know right from wrong. And it was hard. It was a hard year.
This is when you said you felt like you actually could feel like anxiety.
1,000%. And I would be up at night. I couldn't breathe. I didn't know anything. Because I grew up, you would meet a boy, you date him, you get married, you would have babies, you get and that was not the case for me.
Yeah.
And it scared me. And then my friend passed away, and that scared me. And my parents weren't talking to me, and that scared me. And you were gone. I just did not have any ground beneath my feet, and it was terrifying. And I got the worst anxiety. That year was crippling, and I didn't know it was because nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about anxiety and depression.
Yeah.
And I would just kind of shove it down deep and just kind of manifest something else. And so it took about a year for my parents to realize like that I was like, this is for real.
You had moved out.
I completely moved out. I stopped talking to them, which my family is my rock. So for not talking for them for like a year was really difficult.
I think that's when I had come home, because I even remember that, and I was like,
What's happening?
What happened? What? We're not talking to Jeff and Tina? This doesn't feel right.
Can I still talk to them?
Yes. I feel like I'm torn here. Oh my gosh.
They're my parents too.
Yes. Am I involved in this? Like, do you have custody of me, or am I just a free floater?
Yeah, pick a side.
Yeah. So they come back in because, like you said, I think for them, they just didn't think it was, they thought you were spiraling, after.
They thought I was acting out.
Yes. But then after a while, they're like, no, this is real.
And at that time, with all of that happening the first year, Brantley started talking, and he started calling me the M word. And I was like, whoa, hold on. That's not okay.
Yeah.
And I remember the first time he called me mom, I was terrified because that's when I became a mom.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, first of all, you can be a mom from adoption, giving birth, IVF, a cousin. Like, you can be a mom anyway. Having a baby is not just having a baby.
Right.
And that, goes hand in hand. And I remember we were on the way to breakfast with Santa with his parents because Teo had to work. And he was in the car seat and he said, Mama. And I was like, Cammy. Because I didn't know. And his mom was like, no, you're his mom. I am.
Yeah, you are. We were just talking about this. Like, I mean, Brantley's turning 9 this year.
He's turning 9.
Oh my gosh. He's your son. And it's just like, that's how it is though. And no one would, when people see,
I mean, he kind of looks like me.
Yes. That's why I'm like, are we sure this is not?
Pretty sure people morph into looking like their dogs. Like,
that's Brantley and Cammy. So at this point, the bridge is mended. For the most part with your family.
Band-Aids. Like, it's Band-Aids. We're getting there. They're accepting. And it took them a couple of years for them to be like 100% okay with it. Now, they're smitten. They're grandparents. They'll literally do anything for him. Yeah. Anything.
So when was all this like, did it peak as you got pregnant, or is this built it? So sorry, spoiler, you got pregnant. You get pregnant, and here's the thing, like, this is the moment that you and I had talked about for so many years, and it was like, oh my gosh, and you were pregnant before me.
Again, there's 5 siblings in my family, and I am the only one, which we all knew because I'm just like my mom. I had Brantley, and then I got pregnant. So the first pregnancy in my entire family. And I was terrified to tell my parents because we just went through all of that ordeal. And then I was like, oh my God, we're not married. Yeah. We're not married. And that, again, very Christian, very typical, very normal. And I was so terrified to tell them. Yeah. I was like, Taylor, they're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you. And I was like, we just have to do it. So we went to the store and I found a little football onesie.
Oh,
because I knew that I
you
could get
knew how
dad,
to work it.
work my dad. And I remember, and I stopped by at the house and I was like, oh, we have a gift for you. And they were like, why? And I was like, I can't do
Just
something
accept
nice.
the gift.
I can't do something nice for you. And I opened it and I was like, Taylor, they're gonna like either yell at us or cry. And my dad now, he's a big marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
And he cried and cried. And my mom, I don't even know how to explain it. She was built to be a nana. She was born to be a nana. She was born to be a mom. Yes. She rocked at it. She was born to be a nana. And she had Brantley and she loved Brantley. I got pregnant and something flipped.
Yes.
And I mean,
but you gotta, okay, let me just set the scene. So because there were always babies coming in and out of your mom's house, and then like you were nannying and you would nanny at home. So there were always kids. You guys are there's like a normal like line of like, oh yeah, here's what a daycare or what am I thinking word? Anyone who watches kids, here's that line. Then there's Tina and Kamille Nistler who are like way above it.
The peak of the mountain.
It's like, wow. If your children are blessed to be watched by Tina or Kamille, they are changed children. There's so much love. You guys would buy things like,
oh yeah.
Not that they needed it, but no, it's you took these children as your own. The Nistlers continue to bless so many families.
It was just,
but now it was
her grandbaby.
And that's how it's been now because Kate
had one, and then my brother's having a baby.
Yeah, like this is
my mom.
This is heaven like, for your parents. This is
my mom's high. Like she is like not even on cloud nine. She is like beyond that.
Yes, so good. So that happens.
I have Liv.
Oh,
Olivia. I have a little girl.
I love seeing you pregnant. You were oh my god, I love glowing. It.
Okay, I don't like to say this because everyone has a different pregnancy, but
you and I are different. But it's okay.
I loved being pregnant.
Yes.
She was the best pregnancy. She was the greatest. I never got sick. It was just, and I worked at a daycare. So like I was just pregnant the whole time. It was a good place.
Yeah.
Like we were good. Then she came.
Yes.
And then I got postpartum anxiety.
Oh yes.
That was a doozy.
Very much.
And I think on top of that, I like within my postpartum, she was a great baby. Don't get me wrong. She was great. But I had this expectation to be like my mom. And it's a hard thing to live up to. It really is.
And the first baby is ours. Because that's the thing. Like you did have Brantley so young, but Brantley was at work, right? Like, well, once you were with Mateo, like he was older, but you never got, the newborn nights are insane altogether.
It was new for Mateo too.
Yeah.
Because he got to be in the room and he got to go to every baby appointment. And it was new for him too. So having Liv, he can attest to it because having Liv and having Brantley, their stories are so different. And it was like him becoming a dad again for the first time and in a different way. And it was so less stressful. It was so good. It was so good. I did have postpartum anxiety.
Which I think is so normal for every new mom. I had it terrible with Baker because it's like...
Well, nobody talks about it. I had no idea what it was. I watched a YouTube video and one of the moms was like, I have postpartum anxiety. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I looked it up and I was like, oh my God, that's what I have. Like, I am not crazy. I am not crazy.
But you feel like, do I need to go to a mental institution? Because that's what I'm feeling like. I
couldn't
need to
drive on the freeway.
Oh, yeah.
Because I literally thought we were going to die. I was like, we can't drive on the freeway ever. We can't go past Layton.
Yeah.
Because then we'd have to take the freeway and we can't do that. Yeah. So I'm sorry.
It's brutal. It's very real. To anyone out there listening, it's real. You are not alone. Please reach out.
And I'm very prideful. So I was like, my appointments are like, how are you feeling? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'm great. She's great. We're great.
We are thriving.
I just feel like I'm going to die every second of the day. Or her.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I have Liv and we have Brantley. Brantley's smitten with her. They're the best siblings.
Cutest siblings.
They love each other. We had the perfect age gap. Yeah.
So now where we're at now, we're sitting in your home. It's so cute. I walk in and I was like, I feel like I'm like, this is
The
like
vibe.
the vibe. It's so
but that's
true.
Why I was telling you, like, I try to have the same vibe as my house because I just want it to be inviting and comfortable. And
that's when I realized I was like, oh my gosh, I'm setting the same thing too from your family. Like, that's exactly how I want to feel. And sometimes I'll sit back and be like, why? Why was your family so nice to me? I must have been annoying. Every day a friend is coming over, another person's eating our food.
They were probably like, you're taking Kamille off our back. Thank you very much.
And I am in awe, but it's like, all I think is like, I hope I can be that same refuge, safe haven for my kids, friends, for anyone who gets into our lives. And I'm just so thankful that I was
and
blessed
that's what
that.
I want to enthrall all my kids too, is I want them to invite their friends over and I want them to be comfortable and I want to be like my mom.
Which they totally do. I remember Brantley's birthday party. All of the friends are here.
They were having a blast with the Nerf guns.
Yeah. So just give us, now you've got, so you're working.
Still at the daycare.
Yep.
I mean, I had a synopsis there for a little bit, but I came back.
Yep. Brantley is in school.
Brantley goes to a charter school.
Great.
An arts academy. He loves it. We figured out. He found his passion of space and soccer this year.
Oh my goodness.
So he's a spaceman. And he's crazy good at soccer. And I know nothing about soccer. I was like, I have no idea. He's good. He's pretty good.
So are you the sports mom on Saturday? Well, today's Saturday, so
soccer starts back in the spring, but we're there with the lawn chairs. I got my soccer sweatshirt mom.
Oh, cute.
Like I'm there. I try not to yell on the field.
I want you to make a shirt like you did for me in basketball.
Oh, yeah. Number one fan.
Yes.
I think Olivia's Brantley's number one fan.
Oh my gosh. Okay, and Liv's how old?
She's 4.
Oh, she is a mini you. I love her because I watch her and I'm like, oh, it's so cute and endearing to me.
She is the epitome of a second child. Like, she is my wild, crazy, keeps us on our toes. She's in the principal's office all the time.
Oh my gosh.
She is my wild child.
See, that's the thing. You are a Spitfire, but it was always, in certain reserved situations that you would see it come out. Oh, yeah. She's out all the time. I'm not a crier. I don't really. As we start tearing up, I know.
I mean, now. But like, I'm not a crier. I kind of keep my emotions kind of close to my vest. And she is the opposite. And I don't want to change that.
Yeah.
I want her to I want her to cry. I want her to be crazy and happy. And she's the morning person.
Oh.
5 a.m. She's busting my door open. Good morning. And I'm like,
she gets that from her Aunt McKenna.
Yeah. No. Seriously, our sleepovers.
I just put a video on Instagram during Christmas that it was like Christmas morning, 5 a.m. Yeah. Don't worry about the kids. It's McKenna. And you messaged me.
It's you every day.
Yeah. I was the one like, let's get up. I think I would even get up before your mom. And your mom is like early
sleepovers. And you're like, the sun's awake. Let's go. And I'm like, it's a sleepover. We're supposed to sleep.
We did not sleep. We would go to bed early. Oh. We were up early. Okay, I was up early. But that's
we would go to bed early.
Oh, yeah. We were the epitome of great children.
We really were. I look back and I'm like, how?
We were so boring.
We really were. My mom didn't even have to worry about it.
No, like we
would put ourselves to bed.
Yes, it was great. Anyway, sorry. Back to your life because we could go all back and forth. I'm so happy. I come into your home, I see this, and I'm like, I'm just so happy for you. You've gone through so much, and I'm entirely grateful that I have you in my life, in my corner. But I just feel so much joy, like seeing you and seeing your life that you have now. It's just so great, and I know you're going to continue to go on and bless many other people in this life, just like you've blessed mine.
Well, and I think something really good about our relationship is we cannot see each other for X amount of years, but then we get together and it's like we've never
open
left.
my pantry, sit on the couch.
We've never left.
Yeah.
And I think that's really good about our relationship. And I think it's good. You also branch me out. You take me to football games, and
you always said that, and I don't believe that.
No, I did it. I'm very introvert. I don't like to do things, and you would be like, "Let's go, let's go to football games."
Those are so much fun.
Oh,
well, this has been great. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yes.
Let this be a lesson to anyone, even if there's this weird girl or weird person and maybe they don't believe the same things you do, your religions are different, whatever. Just give them a shot.
We were there when we needed, the universe completely aligned for us to be where we needed to be for each other.
Oh, I love it. Well, to any of you listening out there, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening to this. And if you want to reach out, if Kamille said something deep to your heart, because I know it probably has. She's on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
We'll link that.
If anybody needs a daycare in the good old Roy, Utah.
You go to Busy Bees with
Busy
Kamille. Bees.
I'll get you in.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, well, we hope you have a great day. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.